crafty friends, Jen Cassell here. I am back with an exciting announcement that I can't wait to share with you guys. Feast your eyes on these adorable tote bags. I am so excited to share these. So I have two of them here. I have a ribbon one, and I'll show you the back just so you can get a little better look without all of the extras on the front. And then I have this cute heart-shaped one. And here's a look at the back. So cute. And I also did a little mini version. So I'm super excited to share that I've opened my Etsy shop and you'll be able to purchase some of the SVG files that I create, such as these two here. I'm so excited. So when you purchase the file, you will get a free video that will show you how to unlock the file in Cricut Design Space. But I'm going to show you a tutorial today on how I put these bags together. So if you're interested in purchasing, I will have a direct link in the description box for you to use to my Etsy shop. I super appreciate your support. And if you like what you see and you want to try it for yourself, stay tuned for the tutorial. So I have all of my components cut out. You're going to need one of the base, two of the sides. This is to cover the tabs on the interior. And then I have cut the sides a total of 4 times. I do like to layer these pieces to give the finished product more sturdiness. And I've also cut these pieces twice as well. You'll need 2 of the handles and 3 of these zigzag pieces. You're going to want to make sure to score on all of the score lines. I do like to use a bone folder when I'm scoring to give a nice clean edge. I'm going to start with my base and the 2 side pieces. I find liquid glue works best for this. And go ahead and add the bottom to the tab. And repeat on this side. I found it easiest to add the zigzag layer while this piece was still flat. So I'm going to go ahead and line everything up. Once I have everything in place on the center, I do like to you work on a magnetic sheet. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of glue to this piece right here. I'm not gluing all of them down yet. I'm just starting with this center piece. And once again, adding a little bit of glue. Now, once I know that I have my center piece down, I can go ahead and add glue to this piece here. I'm not adding glue all of the way down. I'm holding off on that. And then I'm going to add just the tiniest bit of space between the 2 layers. And you can go ahead and repeat with this last piece. Next, I'll start with this first side piece. I am using a textured cardstock for this. I would actually like my texture to go to the interior. So if you are using pattern paper or something with a little texture, you may want to accommodate. I am going to add some glue to this first long tab and align the tab with the top side of your bag. This ensures that I have a nice clean edge on the interior, and I can use my next piece to cover the tabs on the exterior. I made sure that all of my tabs were towards the exterior, and I'm just going to join the edges again. Now I can add glue to each of the smaller tabs and the longest tab along the bottom of my bag. Make sure it lines up on the interior and press down. I can add glue to the back of my next piece. And then go ahead and line that piece up, ensuring that all of the bows line up. And by adding this second piece, it really gives the piece some body, especially in these stress points with the bows in the center of the bag. I'm going to go ahead at this point and fold over these zigzags. Once again, I'm adding the glue to the longest tab on the side and lining up. Add the glue to the second long tab and line up the top of your bag to the side. Finish up by adding glue to the last tabs on the piece. And then I'm going to flip it over and press onto the interior. I've added glue to the rest of my bottom pieces, and just use your fingers to press that through while following the curve. I've added glue to the final panel and making sure to use those bows as your guide. I went ahead and added the panel to the interior to cover up the tabs on the inside. And now it's just a matter of adding the base layer. You'll just want to line that up with the bottom edge and repeat with the back. Now the handles, I am going to curl with my bone folder. Same thing on this one. I have the 4 circles that I cut, and I've added some foam to the back just for a little added dimension. You can go ahead and line that up at the base. And you're going to want to repeat for each end of the strap of the purse. I like to use hot glue to attach my purse strap. So I'm just going to line it up right here. You could also use a brad if you wanted to be able to move your strap, but it's totally not necessary. And I am using the bows just to kind of find my center so that everything lines up properly. All right, so now that we have our bag together, I did cut a few things to decorate it. This is my triple loop horizontal bow, and I'm going to put that at the top. I did do this bougie babe that I'm probably going to do right about there. And I also have some shaker sunglasses to tie up my strap. So let's take one last look at all 3. So once again, the bow that we just completed, so cute. And the heart bag, as well as my little mini tote, so good. And I will leave direct links in the description box for the SVG files in my Etsy shop. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the description box. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye!